Hey YouTube, I'm back with another deck profile. In this video I'm going to be doing my Megacolony deck, my machining deck to be specific. So machinings are getting hyped right now. A lot of people are afraid of them breaking the game. That still remains to be seen. A lot of people were saying that Diablos was going to mess up the game, and that never happened. So people just learned to play around it. So the same holds true with Megacolony in my opinion. With Megacolony, the decks that I've been building have not really had a whole lot of trouble fighting them, mainly because I like to run 9 grade 3s. So right now it's not that big of a problem. But they are going to get some stuff with Zambaku effects, which is kind of annoying, but there'll probably be some other ways to get around that. So this is my Megacolony deck. Right now I'm running 4 Machining Stag Beetle. I was running Warsicle, the Fighters Collection. Scary thing that in Limit Break, when it doesn't hit, you can stun their Vanguard. I may try him again. The only reason why I took him out is because I wanted to favor more aggressive attack power plays, which is what Stag Beetle's good at. And because Stag Beetle's not Limit Break, and they don't have Limit Break Enabler, I don't want to be sitting on a vanilla Vanguard that does nothing in the event where I can't stride that turn. So, 4 Stag Beetle. And then, because I'm a fan of Legion, I'm going to run 4 of the Legion still. Machining Tarantula Mark II. So originally I was running him with Warsicle. I didn't really like the Cyclamatooth. A lot of people say Cyclamatooth is really good, but he's only good in games where you can draw into multiple copies of him. Otherwise, like 2/3 of your games, you're going to have issues with Cyclamatooth. Also, he's not a machining, so the deck kind of falls apart if it doesn't go according to plan. So I like just running all machinings, and Legion's just really good in general. This one does have the ability to stun the Vanguard. If he drive checks either him or the Legion mate, when he's in Legion, counterblast 1, stun their Vanguard, so yeah. Next, for grade 2, 4 of the Legion mate, Machining Hornet Mark II. So when he's placed on R, if the Vanguard's in Legion, choose one of the opponent's rear guards, and they get stunned. So, not terrible at all. He's pretty good. He's relegated to Legion. Next, 4 Machining Red Soldier. Red Soldier is just the 12k machining. All the Vanguards are machining, so he's fine. And then I did want to run 3 Popolo. A lot of people can go back and forth on this. Some people run the Worker Ants, the ones that when they are placed on V, if there's a machining in the soul, they're 12k, or they're 10k boost. If it's a grade 1. I'm just running Papillo just for more annoying, oh, I'm going to stun a booster, it can't do anything, you can't stand next turn, and stuff like that. So, the deck's rear guards don't really hit too many numbers. I mean, the 12k is there to account for that. This thing is just a backup thing to stun more stuff and really be annoying. So, Megacolony is probably the most annoying clan to play against. Annoying in just an annoying way. Not like very much like Link Joker style annoying, only probably even more annoying, unless it's deleters. Grade 1s, 2 Machining Locust. He's in here just to drop draw when everything's rested, which is usually almost all the time. Then 4 Machining Caucasus. This thing is really annoying. Similar to Papillo, the only thing is when the attack hits a Vanguard that it boosted a machining. Again, that's why I'm not running Cyclamatooth, because this makes a very good Vanguard booster. You get to choose one of the opponent's rear guards you cannot stand. Usually this is going to be your Vanguard booster, and then some other random, like the 12k booster, so it can hit numbers. But yeah, 4 of this, because there's no stride fodder, and the opponent hates this card so much. If it's Kagero, they're going to go way out of their way to focus all the resources on retiring these as fast as possible, because they're super annoying. It'll shut down Burnout from being able to attack. It'll stop Burning Horn Dragon from standing. It's just super annoying in general. And then 4 Machining Mosquito. Mosquito is in here because of Stag Beetle. Without Mosquito, Stag Beetle will quickly run out of targets to gain power on the turn you ride him. So 4 of this. And the nice thing about Stag Beetle is you get a choice with him. You can either stride him away, or you can ride him that turn. So if you don't have the right soul set up, you just stride him off. Otherwise, you just ride and then go with big attack power. And then I am running the 4 Paralyzed Madonna. It's this thing, I think I got a playset of this back when they first came out for probably, like, I think $8. It was like $8 for all 4 of these way back when they were brand new. So now it's hilarious because I think this card is, I don't even want to know how much this card costs right now, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty expensive. So that's why I don't get rid of cards. Grade 0, 12 critical. 12 critical. 12 critical in a deck that stuns the opponent's vanguard and stuns the opponent's rear guards. Yeah, this is probably the most troll deck in existence. 12 critical with stride, with triple drive is, well, nothing else to say to that. And then 4 machining heals. So we've got the machining heal, and we've got the machining critical. Make sure you're running as many machining triggers as you can. For a while I was running the 4 machining stand, so I was running 8 critical, 4 machining stand, and the machining heal. But the machinings do, I think they don't actually need, he needs machinings. So if you mosquito something in, like this for instance, that's a waste. So that's one of the reasons why. But yeah, Warsicle and those other guys were more heavily dependent on machining triggers, but because I'm not running Warsicle anymore, that's not that big of a deal. And then the starter is machining little B because it is, right now, this or Worker Ant are, I don't know, I go back and forth between the two of them. But this guy does help you, on the Stag Beetle play, get you know, like if you're riding over this for instance. He comes out here, rest, put him in, choose another rearguard, stand it, and he gets 3k. So now this is 14, you put a 7 behind it, or whatever. You put this thing. So now that's 21, and this is also 21. So yeah. Really annoying deck. For stride, I only have 2 Carapace Mutant Deity Machine Destroyer. Like I said, you don't have to stride that much. Usually you stride 2-3 times per game. That's enough to be able to do this twice. Nice thing about him is he's not one of those unflip things. You just play him, so I can play him twice per game. Then I am running 2 of the Jaggy Devil. This one stuns rear guards. So this one stuns the opponent's rear guards and vanguard, but the vanguard can only be stunned if you have 4 more machinings. So again, that's why we run a lot of machinings. Cyclone-tooth again doesn't really work too well, but yeah. Then because of the Legion, Madu, Legion for, or Stride for free. If you don't feel like doing this, or you have enough of a back row with these things, you can stride, and you're sitting on the Legion, and you need, I don't know, you just want an extra card that turn, you can stride for free. That's why Madu's in here. And then 1 Blizzard and Atmos. So that's the deck. Most people will say run 3 to 4 of this, and I would tend to agree. But like I said, it's only 8 grade 3s, there's no stride fodder, and stride kind of conflicts with Stag Beetle a little bit, so just depends on how the soul's set up. Overall, the deck is very strong. It's a little slow, but it can be slow and still get away with being slow just because it slows down the opponent tremendously, especially if you manage to stun their Vanguard and they don't have a grade 3. So anyway guys, that's my machining deck. Let me know what you guys think of Stag Beetle and the Legion as opposed to Warsicle and the Legion, or even Cyclone-tooth, or even Hercules Beetle. So anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, stay tuned for more Card by Vanguard videos, and if you like this video, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.